How long have you been here?
Ooh, a while.
All night?
Yeah, something like that.
Thought so.
Had a couple hours on the office floor.
Bacon or sausage?
I love it when a woman talks dirty.
Don't be soft. Which one have you got?
I've no idea. Coffee?
Oh, and there's some strong coffee in there.
Great. Haley, it's only 7. You're not even due in for another hour and a half.
Yeah, but I knew you'd be here and got a bit of... And I thought I'd just come and give you an hand. Not that it'll make any difference.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't go home and just leave it, could I?
We could still finish the order by tomorrow, you know, if everybody pulled the finger out.
The deadline's lunchtime today, Haley, and that Mr. Richardson doesn't understand the meaning of the word a little bit late.
No, neither does Mr. Baldwin. What do you think he'll say?
Apart from, you're fired, I don't know.
Oh, he wouldn't do that.
You and I both know that's exactly what he'd do. What time's his flight due in? 5 hours.
Aye, I'd never make a hairdresser. Not if it means being fully made up with all your slap on at this time. What's up, love?
No, I'm just thinking about an old friend.
A fella. That's what usually brings tears to my eyes.
No, it's not a fella. It's Alma. It's a year today since she died. Do you know, I woke with this hollow feeling in my stomach before I even realised what day it was.
I'm not sure how long it is since I felt like that about anybody. Not sure whether that's a blessing. You know yourself how lonely it can get.
I think I were closer to Alma than anybody, you know, apart from Alpha.
Must have been hard for you.
She was so full of life right to the end. I don't think I could have been that brave.
Hey, at least she had you. That must have meant a lot to her. Tea? Or something stronger?
No, tea's fine.
Bitter?
Oh, look.
Hiya. Hello. Hiya.
Morning. Long night.
Oh, you can say that again. I'm gagging for a couple. Hey, what's the matter with this flipping thing?
Child-proof locks. I finally got round to fitting them.
Well, what have you done that for now? It's going to be ages before he's trying to get into cupboards.
No, it's for tomorrow. The mother and baby group. Julie, the organiser, she gave me a list. Yeah. Child-proof locks, covers on the plug sockets, tea, coffee, decaf, 3 different types of biscuits and baby wipes.
So has everyone been given a list then?
I don't know why.
You sure it's not just because you're a blank?
I never thought.
Well, it better not be.
All right, she gave me a list. I'm not bothered.
Oh, so is that why you spent all last night putting locks on the cupboards then?
No, it's important I speak to Mr. Richardson in person. OK, what time? Fine. Catch you then.
Nearly finished then, have we?
You know, if you don't get work as a machinist, you could always do stand-up. Right. Did anyone care to tell me what the hell happened yesterday? You know, if you lot had a problem, you should have just talked to me about it instead of walking out.
How could we have a conversation with you about it when you practically had your tongue stuck down Gina Gregory's throat?
He came back straight after you'd gone.
We didn't have to work. I mean, it was voluntary.
Hey, we had a deal.
You've got to understand how it looked. We thought you were taking a mick.
Did it not occur to any of you that while you lot were getting double time, I was getting now? Now, even if I'd wanted to spend the whole afternoon with Gina, which I sincerely would have loved, it didn't stop you lot making a nice little learner, did it? Eh?
Well, what happens now?
Well, if it's not too much bother, maybe you'd like to do a bit of work.
Is that it?
You do know it's not going to be done for dinner, don't you?
Karen, the chances of meeting this deadline went out the window the minute you lot walked out the door yesterday.
It was you doubling the order that got us in this mess in the first place.
Whoa, there we go again. Karen, bang on. Well, I hope you feel a whole lot better when you're signing on, love.
Sacking me, are you?
There's no need, love. You see, the chances are we'll be penalised by the customer for delivering late. And when Mike gets to find out why, do you think I'm going to be the only one who gets dumped? I'll see you down the job centre, ladies.
You're winding us up.
His job really is on the line.
Don't mean ours is.
Do you want to take that chance? Now listen, The only hope we have got of getting anything out of this at all is if I can get the bulk of that order to Richardson's today. Or, if you'd rather stand around pointing the finger of blame, that's entirely up to you.
Why does Roy keep looking over here?
Okay, just tell me.
For me, I've always had it. Although the sort I've been attracting hasn't half changed over the years.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's Mrs. Gilroy, isn't it?
It's Miss Lynch. I don't owe you money, do I?
Oh, no. I'm chairman of the Historical Society.
The boy needs a hobby.
Well, quite, yes. I have been researching the history of the rover's return, it being the centennial this coming August, and your name seems to crop up quite frequently in various documents, photographs and such like.
Oh, Bet, there you go, a place in history.
Yeah, so I was wondering if I could prevail upon you to give a talk to the Society, my life in the pub, as it were, on that centennial date.
I couldn't cook. I'll be long gone by then.
Oh dear, well, that's a shame. Nice to meet you, anyway.
You know you pass your sell-by date when some strange-looking bloke wants you to talk to his mates about history, and you nearly say yes.
Oh.
Well, I think it's time for something a bit stronger than coffee.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, you've got a day of freedom, make the most of it. Come on, let's have one for Almery.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
So, anyway, I don't care, really.
Maxine? Hiya. Norman was wondering if we could borrow some dining chairs for tomorrow. Yeah, sure, you having a party? Not quite.
First I'm being lined up by the Historical Society. Now, a flipping funeral director's taking me measurements.
Oh, that's Archie. He's harmless.
By my way of thinking, the only harmless bloke's in the back of that hearse. Not the one walking in front of it. I need a strong drink. Are you coming?
Mr. Richardson, please. Yep, Joe Carter, Underworld.
Have you heard from Mr. Baldwin yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to sort Richardson out before he gets back. Let's pray his flight's delayed. Mr. Richardson? Yeah, everything's fine. Well, we're a bit behind. No? I can get the bulk of it out to you today, and the rest of it tomorrow. No. I know that's not what we agreed, but... Tuesday? Well, I'm sorry, I don't understand. No? When? No problem, Mr. Richardson. We'll definitely have everything out to you by then. No, that's no problem. And, I'm sorry for wasting your time and ringing you like this. Okay? You too.
Didn't he go for it then?
He wanted to know why I was bothering him by ringing him. Since the order doesn't have to be delivered till tomorrow.
What?
Well, apparently he spoke to Mike on Friday and they agreed to put the order back.
I thought he was on holiday.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, well then, panic over it.
No, Hayley. He should have told me. All this flipping grief for now. I'm gonna kill him!
You all right? You're going to tell him?
After what they did to me yesterday. You can't be joking, can you?
Oi, this order's so important. Why don't you two do something instead of still bake gassy?
I'll get that one, sugar.
Someone make you supervise it or what?
Are we going to get a dinner break?
I'll tell you what. Would you work through double time for me?
Hey there, get driving, bud.
Well, I'm not offering it, so yeah. You may as well knock off now.
Right.
Is Mr. Baldwin there for me? Is at the airport?
I'm busy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baldwin. He's in packing somewhere. Yeah, I'll tell him. Bye.
It's a conversation I want to have face to face, all right?
Do you know, I've been here 10 minutes. And I've not seen either Laurel or Hardy over there crack a smile.
Oh, Beck, come on, they rushed off their feet. Fred, when are you going to get them some help?
Well, see, in my reckoning, if one of them's going to take over as manager, then they should employ staff, not have someone foisted on them by me.
You're putting one of them in charge?
Which one do you reckon?
What are you asking me for? I don't know either of them.
Well, I could pick you, a master butcher, out of one of those police lineups. Wouldn't even have to talk to him. I dare say you could do the same with bar staff.
Well, they're both pretty enough. Behind that bar, you need more front than Blackpool. These two aren't even Lytham St Anne's.
Oh, Alfie and me talked about moving to Lytham.
Exactly. Lovely place to live. But Blackpool's the place for a holiday. That's what you want in a pub. A show. A break from home. Now, I've got to see a man about a nightclub. See ya.
See ya.
Darling.
Oh. How do you do? Oh. Is that your house guest who I saw you with this morning?
Bet. Do you know, word doesn't half travel fast.
All woman, isn't she?
Hey, you better not let Blanche hear you talk like that.
She's away visiting a friend.
Well, even more reason for keeping your eyes firmly fixed to the front during a funeral, not flirting with bystanders.
Now, I wouldn't even have noticed her if she hadn't been standing next to the best-looking hairdressers in Weatherfield.
You can't stop yourself, can you?
You're also not bad at your job, according to Blanche, and she doesn't give praise that lightly.
Yeah, we're all tips. It was 10p last time.
Tips. Anyway, look, we try. I like to think that people leave my salon looking better than when they came in.
I'm exactly the same.
Well, no, I don't think you really compare that, actually.
Yeah, I don't think I really want to think about this.
Oh, comes to us all, love. And when you think of how much time in your life you spend trying to look your best, well, why should it be any different at the very end?
Oh, was that the time? I must be off. See ya.
I'll see you later.
Fred,
Bar.
any idea when we're going to get another pair of hands behind this bar?
Well, see, I thought it'd make more sense to wait until I'd employed a manager, let them do it.
Yeah? And when's that going to be?
I've made enough mistakes in this job already. What with Michael and good old Douglas and then her. Next decision's got to be right.
Yeah, but you know what we can do by now.
Yes, well, see, running a pub's a bit like putting on a show. Folk want entertaining more Blackpool Tower than having a doze in a Lytham tea shop.
Fred, I'm just about to serve an undertaker who's fresh from a funeral. Now, I think he wants a quiet drink or a spot of reflection, even. Not to hear the one about the actress and the bishop.
I think I'd do better making you an undertaker, manager. He'd bring a bit of life behind this bar.
Seating, sorted.
Right, you got the sherry and vodka in? Now I'm serious, they might not be on the list, but they're essentials.
What are you doing?
My husband and son will be filling the house with like-minded women and babes while I'm trying to sleep upstairs.
It's a mother and baby group, and if you think we're going to disturb you, I'll put them off and we'll have it when you're on days.
I'll be fine.
Mother and baby?
Yeah, you wouldn't come, would you?
I think he needs a friendly face.
Yeah, I'd love to. What do I have to wear?
Where? You can wear anything you want.
I don't think Josh has got anything suitable.
Hey?
Well, he's not been to a party before.
Well, it's hardly a party.
I love to go into town when I've been to my mum's.
Maxine, really, there's no need, you know.
Oh, yes, there is. Can't be letting Benjamin down now, can we? Thanks a lot again, Curly. See ya.
Right. See ya.
Lovely hands you've got, Audrey. You know, you can tell they're creative.
Oh, now stop that. You know what I've told you, Archie Shuttleworth?
You know, we were talking about earlier, the similarities in our jobs.
That's what you were talking about. I didn't see it myself.
No, I'm being serious. I mean, there's not many people pass over from this veil of tears looking like they'll actually want to when they meet their maker.
No. Seeing someone finally at rest, though, is enough for me. Especially when they've been through weeks and months of awful suffering.
Yeah, well, that is enough for some, but there are other times when something more creative is required. Now, let me explain. Now, you're in business because ladies like to look their best, right?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't finish when they shuffle off this mortal coil. Making someone look at peace is the least I can do. Many's the time I've heard the relatives say the deceased never looks so well. Makes me proud, does that?
Oh, Yeah, I've never really thought of it like that, Angela.
That is why Edwina Levy has been helping me out the past few years.
Edwina Levy? Really? What? Doesn't she have a salon on Balaclava Terrace?
That's Edwina, aye. Yeah. The trouble is, she's not been too well of late. No, in fact, I may be giving her a staff discount before long.
Oh, dear, well, that's sad.
I was thinking, who could step in to Edwina's shoes, you know, do my clients a real service with her skill and eye and technique?
You don't mean me?
I do, Audrey love. Help me, help them.
Do the hair on a person who's died?
Precisely.
Oh, no, I can't even think about it. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a hairdresser for living people. I mean, people who go out my salon and say how proud they are of the way they look. I'm sorry, no. Sorry.
Can I have a word? We've been talking.
So what's new?
Oh, come on, we're just trying to make up for yesterday.
Okay, well, go on then.
Well, we thought we'd stay on tonight, if you like, and make sure we get that order finished.
Yeah, double time, mind.
No need, thanks.
But you think it's important?
Yeah, it was important yesterday. Anyway, the order's been put back.
What?
When?
Well, what does it matter?
We've been working ourselves daft, trying to get this work done, and now you tell us it doesn't even matter.
You were doing what you get paid for, so what's your problem?
The problem is, mate, you're taking the mick.
Just leave it, Karen, eh?
No, why should I? You know, you give us this big sob story all morning about how we're all going to get the sack if we don't even get this order out.
Yeah, well, I didn't know myself then, did I?
Oh, and why should we believe that?
Because it's true.
Ellie won't just give it up. Why are you trying to look dafter than you already are?
Mike, hi. I was hoping I'd see you.
Oh, well, I don't often hear that.
Look at you. No need to ask if you've had a good holiday. I suppose you've remembered what day it is.
Like I could forget.
Oh, years since she died. Who'd think it?
They say it gets easier with time, but they could have fooled me. You know, I still think, oh, I'll tell Alma when I see her. Listen to me trying to explain it to you. You know exactly how I feel.
Yeah, of course I do. Anyway, a lot's happened since then, hasn't there? Especially to you.
Yes, you must be having a right laugh. The mess I got myself in.
I doubt that. She never stopped loving you, you know, not deep down.
Why is it that it doesn't make me feel better? Look, I was thinking of going to the Garden of Remembrance later. Do you want to come?
Oh, well, are you sure you don't want to be on your own?
You've known me long enough now, Audrey. The last thing I want to be is on my own. Pick up about 7.
Yeah, that's great. Look, I've got a dash. I've left Mrs. Broadbent under the dryer far too long. Okay, 7, right?
See ya.
Oi! Still in women's knickers, Baldwin?
Bet! How lovely to see you!
Ah, mwah. And here was me worried about coming back.
Oh, what's the story? Care of the community? Have they thrown you out of Brighton?
Too quiet. I was desperate for the bright lights of Weatherfield. Mwah.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. So tell me, life treating you well?
Yeah, fine. Not as well as you, though, judging from this town. Slave driving still profitable, then?
Yeah, and fun. Talking of which, got to get back. Make sure their noses are still on the grindstone. But I tell you what, buy a drink tonight?
Sure, what time?
8:30. Got to be somewhere at 7.
Rovers, 8:30. Just like old times, eh?
Hey, it's not clocking up time yet.
Is where I'm concerned. I've done my whack for today. I think more than.
Well, you go, Karen, but take your things, because you won't be coming back.
Go on then, sack me.
Okay. Office now, get your cards.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, he's just sacked me. And I haven't even done that wrong.
I want a word.
Look, can't it wait? What's up with him?
He's a bit upset.
What was all that about again?
It was Mr. Baldwin put that deadline back, only he didn't tell Joe.
Ooh, so much for being Baldwin's right-hand man, eh?
Come on then, sunshine.
Don't play games with me, Mike.
The only game I've been playing recently is golf.
That Richardson order. Why the hell didn't you tell me that you got the deadline put back?
Because I wanted to see how you could cope under pressure.
You should have told me!
No, you didn't phone the client. You set yourself a deadline that was impossible.
Yeah, trying to boost your profits.
Yes, and you failed.
Have you got any idea what I have been going through the last couple of days?
Yeah, like I told you.
Pressure? No. You see, pressure I can handle. But those lot out there have been making my life hell thanks to you!
How'd you reckon that?
Blabbing about me being inside, Mike.
Oh, it's a bit of banter. You've got to have a tougher skin if you want to survive. That's what's been going on between you and Karen MacDonald, is it? Eh? She's been needling you.
Non-stop. And that's not the half of it. Because she was walking out before clocking off, and I sacked her.
Without consulting me?
You left me in charge!
We still got to get that Richardson order out. She's a very good machinist. I suggest you go out there and you make your peace.
Oh, now hang on a minute. You gave me your word when you went away. You gave me your backing on any decision, and that means the hiring and the firing.
Yeah, but I'm back now. Not your call anymore.
You have no idea what that scheming little mare has been up to. She's a troublemaker. She takes liberties, and she has gone too far. She's got to go, Mike.
No, she hasn't.
You can't undermine me like this.
I can do what I like. It is my business, my factory, my workforce, my decision.
Okay. It's hurt on me, Mike.
Now you're being silly.
No, I'm not. Because I got principles. And I don't work for anybody who stabs me in the back, all right? So you can stuff your job and stuff you.
Don't reckon he's in a position to sack anybody now.